Here you go, because I might not come back and give y'all any. So I come back in with some more. Like I said, we have plenty. Thank you. What we want to know about these people, they being stingy. Yo, you heard it though, right? This was on the top, y'all. What's up with the people being stingy at the courthouse? The thieves at the courthouse, the thieves that went to the courthouse. They even had little kids in on it. They stole from a kid, and the kid went and stole it back. Look at this privileged man and woman. Look at they dressed so nice. Ain't that nice? Don't they look good together? They look good too. Can't you lock them together? Remember, like the woman chain gang. Dun, dun, dun. Open fire. Look, they lie. I ain't go. They liars. But I should be there, and I would have dressed like this though. For real, I like shit like this. That's why I need my riches. And I know how to take care of it. See, I could be a judge too. I wear britches like grandpa and them. Look, we lock them up. Take the key and lock them fucks for stealing from a kid, bro. Stealing from kids, stealing kids. Look, yeah, like I said, I could possibly have been adopted, especially when Matt Tandem got locked up. Like I said, my mother was out of it. They gave her the cocaine. They gave her the fucking pink cocaine. All right. Who got married? Who stole me? Who thought it was cool to get married and illegally adopt me or some shit and then not even and then just drop me? Like, yo, for real, they didn't even take care of business. How you think I know how to survive in the wilderness? See, I told you I was a soldier here through this town. That's my wheel of fortune. The money and the way I was able to navigate. Like I said, I used to go see him every day. Remember you put him in hospice, Rat 10? I used to go to hospice. What nurse was taking care of him? What was y'all plans? You can't make this up. What was y'all plans? I used to go see him every day. It's the pathway. And I wasn't thinking about the money, you guys. I was just going to see dad because I knew he was going to die. See? Who did that? Who was the power of attorney who set up that funeral? Because my mother didn't. My mother had not a clue. She was like green as grass. I hate the fact that she was like that. That's why everybody was on my ass. But I had to stop him. Like, yo, hold on. I have to play father now, bitch. I had to be the father to 5 fucking kids. And I had a grandson. I was fucking like 12, 13. Hold on now. I was grandfather time way back then. That's why I was just looking at these people like, please don't play with me, friends. Don't play with me. What false person is the power of attorney? Because I know this shit started from there because they then set him up after they found out about the Murney. Mm-hmm. Remember the Murney? Like I said, they brought these people houses and cars and shit. Now they dying in it. And people aren't paying for it because why would you be nasty to me and you don't even know me or we are family and you know they scam me and you still want to ride that train, bitch? That's why I wanted to fucking jump off the tracks. Look, Grandpa and them said, hold on, shoot back, shoot back. That's funny. Grandpa and them shoot back. You might say, I might not have met them in full, but I met older people. So I don't just call people anything. Like I don't call my dad's dad. I say the father or something because they really didn't raise me. And I was confused, but I still held them down as so. I still would have treated them as so. To a degree, you disrespect me, it's over. Because if you on your lonesome, it's like you do right by people until they don't do right by you. Fair is fair. For real, I'm not indifferent. You know, I do care, but I have to do everything to protect myself by any means necessary. Does it make any sense? So when Grandpa and them said shoot back, I did. Because it just kept coming up. I'm like, Grandpa, I don't even know my grandpa and them. And then, I get people that pick on that. But it don't matter who it is, right? I don't have to know them. Just know that I know my name's on those documents. And I do remember from when I was like this size about the money that you guys tried to hide from us, that you fucking stole. That's why Rat Tandem, come on, how do I know this shit? I'm not making this up. That's why I want everybody dead. This ain't just no came up overnight. You bitches would not be getting me fired from like I said, the dumbest jobs. It's jobs that I work, y'all wouldn't even look at. Y'all will probably be picking too, like, damn, you work here? You be looking like you work here? Yeah, because it's a way to make money. You know what I'm saying? I never judged the job for what it was. I just had to roll with the punches, just like for people who work in waste management, even though they get paid very good money. I'd rather take out trash, though. They wouldn't even let me do that. They put me with the thieves and killers, I guess the spell workers, you know, with people who do spells and like criminals people who supposed to allegedly lose their mind. Like, they don't got it all. Neither the fuck do I. Then that's message. Talking about you ain't got it all. Watch what I do to you, and you gonna have everything. I gotta laugh because it's funny. Like, they put me around the crazy tops. I'm like, damn, I'm not crazy. So I learned from them. Like, fuck it, I'm about to match this energy because this bitch about to, as soon as you come here, think you about to bump me and push me around. I got a 40 ounce of hot coffee. I'm a drunk though, y'all. I got a 40 ounce of steaming, like 2,000-degree coffee. I know how to kickbox and shit. I was ready out. And then, you know, like, I love music, so you could dance and shit a little bit based on your intermissions. So I'm showing them how I throw them hands, bitch, I'll poke your fucking eyes out or break your neck. And don't be spucked up on that pink cocaine, because I was around a lot of dope addicts. They put me in jobs where it was stone cold. You see a bitch with the shakes, nodding and shit. I'm like, God damn, I hope this person don't do nothing over here. So y'all put me here, my heart beating fast as a bitch, y'all, but I can't let him see me sweat. I'm 100 though. I was like, yo, I don't want to have to do nothing to this motherfucker. Let me see how they move so I can I'm sizing them up now. Men too. Cause you know how you could be, I can wear tights. So you know how you could be you're in your form, and people try to act like they brushing up against you. You're not even about to make a mistake and to rub up on my ass, bitch. You got like 10 feet of space. This is not that. And yes, it is what it looked like. So get your fuck ass back. I got jokes, but it's the truth. Like, that shit's scary, y'all. You wouldn't send your kids up in there. Look, occupation. That's what we talking about, how they was trying to work it out. Like I said, these niggas, some of them already be fucking with whores in the job. Like, I'm not about to fraternize on the job. You can't hurt my feelings. You dealing with slobs. We not in competition. You ain't about to go, oh, I hit that. No, you didn't. I'm professional on my shit. You not that tempting. We could flirt all day, but you gonna flirt your ass out. But here go that clock strike. When the clock strike 12. Word. Never come for me. Look at thieves, because bitches was stealing. So why would you send me somewhere like that? Damn, fire me. Like, for real, I'm working my ass off, and I'm creative. So I love making the place work, and then it be nasty ass places. So a bitch you get mad because I'm cleaning up. Isn't that part of the duties? Our duties is to clean up your workspace. And I'm not about to have shit crawling on me, like I said. No. And if you really want to test the water, go back in those videos and see how shiny I had the spot floor. That was wood. Niggas ain't doing that. They stole my motherfucking curtains and shit. That was $100 worth of curtains they owe me. I shouldn't owe them. They should really be paying me for that house and be dead. Everybody who was in on it, they need to just go in that house and they need to burn that bitch down with them in it. That's how bad they did be sneaking in there, whatever they were doing, even on the camera, taking off locks and everything, y'all. Because I used to switch my locks and shit. Because if I got $1 million worth of tarot cards and my furniture and my clothes and my food and my everything in that bitch I paid for cash out. Stop playing. And these motherfuckers don't even wash their hands. What you think? You got to take your shoes off when you come in there. And you got these people sneaking in there doing nothing. What are they doing in the house? And then the water's up on 1,000 degrees. What are they doing in the house? Then ain't nobody walking through. Ain't nobody brought that piece of shit yet. What are they doing in the house? That's why I want them dead. And I need my money. I don't give a fuck how long they've been doing it. Them businesses are not businesses. They're set there to set people up. Like I said, y'all picked the wrong motherfucking nigga to play with. Because I moved there when when my granny passed away, y'all. That was an emergency situation. And an emergency almost 10 years later, I worked my ass. I even went to college for business, y'all. And they denied me that. I couldn't pay my tickets for the car. You don't think that they need to be dead? They were stealing money and stealing people ideas. Like I said, I was willing to work for these people and not even to take nothing off the rent. I asked them for supplies like paint and shit, prime and all that shit. Remember, I built the house. They was acting like I was playing around. Like I said, it's probably state now, but shit, I worked for incense and air freshener and shit. And I left some of that shit still up in there. So you can't say that it's not that. I don't come out one way and live another way. I make sure everything is equal. That's why I didn't fuck with a certain type of people either. Look at how they carry themselves. Those people were stealing and they've been in the business for years. Like I said, I got family and shit that died behind that shit. That was in with them going against me. Like I said, the school district and all that shit. You got to be fucking kidding me. What's up with the wealthy man, the mature man, the thoughts and the high honor? Yeah, I ain't having none of that shit, homeboy. You got my money in your bank. Like I said, I could swim too. I could swim. That shit's funny. They put my money all over the world. Like I said, they was paying the fucking witch doctors. And them stinking bitches was doing it. For real, I got so much disrespect for you bitches. I don't care how many spells you send. Watch tribes die. Look, you can't make this up with a distant horizon. Ain't that something going over on the other side? Look at the message. Message about the main man and the mature woman. Who in the fuck old faggot bitches was doing that in the community for certain wealth? And they really was doing it up. That's why them cars is taking everybody to hell. Who was lying? And then they used the woman because even though this is a false person card, this woman actually is attractive. Look at her ensemble. Look at her get up. And look at him in the background. They're nice looking people. So people was going for that too. Like I said, pure evil, throwing them parties and shit. Taking bitches on boat rides. Huh? All them cars, y'all. Everywhere. Look, now it's a message of concern because these messages are concerning. They are concerning because, yo, when I have to deliver this shit, yo, you know how bad I would just want to turn me a bitch to tomato paste? About it. Remember that? Like I said, my neighbors and shit, that shit is bad. Then I'll see people out and they'll be like, hi, like we was cool. I'm like, remember how nasty you were to me? But if I react to them like that, if they got a secret setup, I'm thinking everybody's smiling. Now I'm like, yo, just say hi, speak when spoken to, but you shouldn't even say anything to them because yes, this is for you, bitch. This one's for you. They know they were so nasty, yo. I'm not a victim. I don't feel like a victim. I want to kill them, right? So just don't think it's like, oh, I'm crying. No, I'll cry because I had to sacrifice my cat. I cry because I put in all this work and people try to jerk me for it. Like, bitch, you didn't even use bleach. Now you want to use bleach? Okay. For real. That's the shit that make me cry. Not about I'm a victim. Because if you say I am, I'm a victim then. But the victim them victimize these motherfuckers because I want them dead. So when they coming in, what are you expecting? The distance right to change. Why does come out again? Privileged lady in a courtship. Who? Oh, somebody expecting. What are you expecting? They expecting. Oh yeah, they're expecting. The people been coming in. On top of that, yeah. Oh, coming to collect. Oh, unexpected income, high honor. Yeah, niggas is coming to collect. The witch doctors and shit. Remember all those spells, you guys? You know they gotta pay. Like I said, they gotta pay with their life. That shit got big. I don't give no fucks. I'm gonna protect my wig. They gotta pay with their life. They should have came for me, and they did it like all the time. Ain't even know once or twice. They kept doing it to try to save their own life. Now I'm saving mine, saving grace. Like I said, I don't care who it is. Shouldn't have played in nobody face. Like I said, they be getting little stuff and they be trying to act like they mashing out with it. Like you still gonna be trash, bitch. And they still trying to set me up. Like I said, trying to make me react a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Trying to secretly play in people's face. Like I said, the government here in this town is like, y'all know y'all fucked up. And I know a lot of these. Well, not a lot of them, but I know enough of them. And enough of them know me. Because like I said, if you look in the news blogs, it's a lot of this shit that they wasn't even doing for this city. It is no this. That's why I said they could have it. No diddy. We all the fucking same age, and you're taking my money, trying to pimp me. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? You keep cheating on your wife or cheating on your husband. Look, adjudication. Keep cheating on them. They in despair. Keep cheating on the system. Keep cheating on the people. Keep fucking the people out of they good graces. And y'all let them keep fucking y'all out of it. But like I said, fuck yourself off the bridge, off a cliff some goddamn where. For playing with this too. Like I said. It is what it is. I put in too much work to be keep getting jerked like that. That's why I'm busting off like this. This is the real bust down right here. This one, Gucci cat. But that ain't why I'm giving it up like that, y'all. Y'all really hurt my heart. You know how you get that weight in your chest when somebody die? That's what I feel. See why I be letting Jesus take the wheel? Y'all should have let Jesus take the wheel. Y'all should have took me off the wheel because now them shits is turning, huh? You can't make this up. Y'all should have took me off the wheel. The wheels is turning, huh? Them houses is getting turned up, huh? It's a lot of deaths in those houses. And it's of all types. Look, message of concern. Remember the hidden deaths too? Like I said, look, the bad health by the grandpas, that's the proof right there. Look at the nurse trying to poison him too. Let's not play about that insurance fraud scams, okay? Let's not play, friends. Look, don't you look like you saying that shit? Let's not play, friends. Come on, y'all. I had to get that heavy off my heart. I really want to go smoke right now. And not no pink cocaine. I still can't get over that. Because those are people who stole my money. That's what they do with the money. Yeah, I know that's right. Send it off one more time. Bust off a shot for me, man. No, seriously. They took my money and brought drugs with it. To I'm an addict. Yeah, I'm an addict. I'm addicted to candy and chips and well, not chips, but cookies and stuff. Look, I be fat as a bitch. They call me a bad health. Oh yeah, I smoke weed. Yeah, I forgot I smoked the shit off the tree and have my vodka strict. No chest. No chest day. And you got the nerve to try to play me for real. You got these clucks buying butt. And I'm the addict. Like you these bitches pay these dudes to buy him butt. They pack them and stuff and they eat ass. Like I said, I need my money. Now those whores are really trash. Play with me. Look, I've been on. Give me my bag. Look. Ooh, and yo, you know what's about to kill it? When I was little, before Rat 10 died, he gave me one of these here little things. A real one. Well, it wasn't a real rabbit, but he gave me that with a rattle in it. Still didn't dawn on me why. And it said he died in 94. I thought it was 92. No, that's when they did him again. I remember, y'all. Look at back down memory lane. Look, I remember when they killed him. Occupation, kill him. Here go. What was the name? Hey, Operation. Yeah, that ain't Operation Friendship. Like for real. Who's the power of attorney? For real, renting with my family. Like I said, everybody in the community who got the skills. Like I said, I've seen all those cars in y'all yard too. Like, how this raggedy ass house got 6 cars, brand new cars in the yard? What y'all do? What type of credit? Where do y'all work at? Cause I need a job. I mean, even the animals, the pets got cars. I was like, damn, that's a pretty big family. Message of concern. And then, oh my God, when I see the boats, I'm like, damn, that boat looks like it's been sitting there for the last at least 3-4 years. Huh, dears? For real, when I be walking, because y'all know I walk everywhere. When I see, look, Sutton Wealth, I'm like, wow, that shit put me to tears. But all I can do is skip, dears. Look, main female. Lovers, I see the connection. And I remember when somebody offered me a car in 2020. Remember when we was working at the food place, y'all? Remember? That's when y'all purchased those people those cars and those boats in 2020. Like I said, I need my money and I want the people dead. I'm not afraid of him or them. Right, said Fred. Is this big enough? Ain't that how you do it? Right to the feds. 2018 as well. Look, who got married? Oh, don't this look like y'all too? Ain't that scary? So y'all brought that shit talking about Carrie. And your dad, yeah, I want my money. Remember when I worked in 2020? Was it 2020, 2021? Yeah. It was COVID though, y'all. Like I said, they was so bad. And I make not any job fun, even if it's fucking disgusting. Like I said, wrong one. I'm not scared of you either, hon. I'm kicking your dick off. So you better have your gun. I'm kicking it off. As a matter of fact, I got some other friends. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. And my Indian voice. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Huh? For real, he owe y'all. I just need him dead for trying to poison me. Well, for poisoning me. I just didn't fall out by it. Look, I still got muscle tone. That kind of helped me out, but it make me mad to know that these people did anything to get along. I know, I remember. I'm so serious. You should see how they treated me. You can't forget that, especially when you treat people right. I'm like, I'm really like, you like my baby if you come into my circumference. You're my baby. I got to make sure you're good. Unless I know you from that hood, then I want you dead. It's like, goddamn, I got to act like you now. I got to show you that I know. So I'm supposed to supersede the limit anywhere. We go, look, you can't make that up. Supersede the limit. My gift is not your gift. And they stole that shit and thought it was going to be swift about it. I want you dead. I know that people get tired of that, but I can't help it. It go with the territory. Right? We said Brad did. For real. Look, I said Brad do. You can't make that shit up. You would want to look at that bad health and the coughing guy. Look, the message of concern, the false person. Like I said, y'all ain't even buying no orange. Look, they watching me too. And somebody thinking about what I'm saying. Somebody's thinking about the person that played me. This look like my girl from my other job in the face. We could start doing it like that too. Like I said, they brought those houses. They thought that shit was about to be safe. The community, they brought them everything. Like I said, that shit is everywhere. It's so many cars. Some bitches don't even have yard room to park it in their yards. Fender benders, them shits all in the fucking street and everything. I'm not even playing. And like I said, I don't care who listening, who follow me. I'm just saying, fuck off. They shouldn't have never came and stole nobody's shit. You should see that shit. That's ridiculous. And I feel bad for some of them because some of them didn't know. But for those who did, that's just their own thing. Look it came back again, y'all. The coughing card, the community. Look, it's a lot of endings in the community behind that shit. For playing in that around their house too. Like I said, I had bitches outside the house 1, 2, 3, 24-hour surveillance I was under. They was literally watching me. And I never paid no attention at first because I did have the music. They looked like this. And I had people watching me, copying and everything. Like I said, they was dealing with people that was trying to mock me. Those bitches were trying to do what I was doing because they ain't had no tact with them. Look, they did not have no tact, and y'all know it. So at the end of the day, who played? Huh? Who played? The Wheel of Fortune. They was doing way too much. They got caught. They was doing way too much with the thief card. That's why I need my money. And ain't no need to delay it. Like I said, I don't need nobody in my circumference that tried to play with it. And people ain't supposed to be around y'all. The rich people ain't got nobody around them. They watching from the satellite. I'm like that. Look at who raised me. They definitely need to be locked up. Don't nobody need nobody around them. Look, everything gonna be dead anyway. Real people trying to gnash their teeth and turn up their fucking nose. Bitch, you a thief. A tactless ass, whore ass thief too. Cause they did that shit to get butts and shit and titties and go fuck off. Juggle those nuts. That shit just went with the territory. Look. They went and brought all that stupid shit with it and ain't got nothing to show for it. Now they still trying to keep up with that shit. Stank. Look, it's over with the judgment card. Look at this shit. They wanted to fuck off. Party and shit. Party. What does the song say? Party and bullshit. Like, I'm not playing by it. party and bullshit and buy cars and shit just to sit and watch a motherfucker or just to pull up on the next nigga. Like, bitch, he didn't even want you like that. You was a duck off. Like I said, if I find out a nigga fucking off, you keep up, fuck around and find out. My face. Look, can't make that up. Fuck around and find out. Spin around. Don't spin the block, spin around, out my face. And you got people trying to look. You got people trying to play somebody. Look at sneaky ass fishy fuck bitches. Like I said, that shit nasty. And that all that shit was stealing all my riches. Like, look, the connection. They was fucking off on everything. That shit's nasty, yo. And like I said, I want the bitch belly broke. I want her dead. Anybody try to play me like a hoe, I want the whore dead. It's more than where that came from. No offense, friends. See? Don't forget. Don't think I forgot about that world star there. Don't think I forgot, bitch. I need my fucking money, and that's the 10 of Pentacles under there, or no, the 9 of Pentacles. Yes, look. Now fuck around and find out. You need to be dead, bitch. I'll beat the fuck out of somebody. With everything, I'll give them everything I got. For that type of disrespect. Like I said, then they still try to send niggas to plot. Like, get your ass back, bitch. I'm not heartbroken about the shit. I gave it all. Like, after you done all you can, it's like, okay, I'm good. You're not about to play in my face, and I'm not in competition with no stank ass bitches. They're copying me, for Pete's sake. And they really are. I don't care if your ass fatter or your titties bigger or any of that shit, bitch. Be that nigga. Be the best you can be, right? In your army. But don't fuck around with me. See? Told y'all I wasn't the one with the disappointing news. I told y'all that. Like I said, people think, you fucking crackhead bitch. For the crackhead bitches, sit y'all dumb asses down too. You know you ain't never get high with me. I probably served you when I was like 13, 14 years old. I could have served you drugs. That was about it. Look at that. Can't make this shit up. Look where I'm from. That's justice. And this is how we're coming. Okay? So we're going to close it out with what, man? When I think about those thieves and how they be trying to say anything to spy on me. Like, look. Disappointing news, I seen everything and I blocked them off, and I came in with like this. You know, that motherfucker chaotic, like, she really said that? Yeah, look at the block. Look, you want to offer somebody? Look at my offer. Look at how I came in. I came in like the big man. And this is these hoes. Look, just they got slaughtered. Look, like what you say to me? Look at it, look like it's looking down like what you got? Who you was with? Who you with? Yeah, dear in mind. Look, you can't make that up. That's so fun. Yeah. Who you did with? And then they be trying to still gang them up. Like, nope, sit your dumb ass down. Cause that's not a flex. You're not gonna win. Like I said, I'm going all the way in for mid-check, man. Oh, okay, let me turn this off because somebody's in it. They tried to be.